Little again. Nothing but love and little.
You have three sets of lovers going on. The fairies are all about love. The whole thing is about love. Love is universal, so it doesn't make a difference how you do it, when you do it, where you said it, how you said it. It works because the story is as true as it was 400 years ago as it is now.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in nights. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnity.
There's sensual tension, there's romance, and then there's the idea of push and pull in a relationship that continues throughout the entire show. And it starts off the play with a bang and continues with all the lovers and the fairies continuing the magic of Midsummer.
First, good Peter Quince, say when the play treats on.
I play a character named Bottom. He is in my opinion, the guy that represents actors in artists in all realms, because he starts off in a very kind of amateur way in the beginning of the show, where he's just all pumped to be there and he wants to create this form, and he's an artist, he's an actor, and he's going to be lovely, and then he's one of the rare characters that actually experiences the fair.
I love thee!
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that!
He's the only character in the show that has the real world, and he gets to transition to the fairy world, and he's the king of the fairy world. And then when he comes back from that is the point that his brain goes, I'm gonna create something out of this beautiful dream that I had, this premonition, this thing that was so much part of his life. It was the inspiration point, and that's why I love Bottom.
How can this be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear!
There's an Oberon Midsummer's, and then there's a Bottom Midsummer's, but I feel like this show is a Puck Midsummer's, in that he makes the conscious decisions on stage, because Lane is just lovely to watch anyway, but you can see him making the conscious decisions on stage because he's passionate about his king, and he's passionate about wanting to please him, but he's also a little bit of a, an imp.
Actually, quite literally, I've tickled John, who's playing Bottom, so many times. I come on and just grab him. But yeah, it's a really fun show to be a part of because it's so vibrant and it's so physical. Puck is like the vehicle for that drives the play without being the center of attention all the time. But it's all of his mischievousness that makes everything happen.
From the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now on for
Shakespeare in the Park offers one of the most unique venue in town. I mean, look at this. We're playing in nature. The show's about nature, so it lends itself perfectly. So.
Absolutely, the wildness of being outside fits perfectly with the feeling of midsummer. It gives you this wonderful sense of you don't know what's going to happen because there's planes that might fly overhead, there's nature all around you, and it fits perfectly with the idea that you're out in nature. And that's exactly what happens in Midsummer. These people are flung out into nature, they don't know what's happening, and there's forces that act on them, and so it really captures the spirit that's in Midsummer.
Fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
Probably my favorite thing about it is going out there and playing with the actors, and because they're all so great. I mean, we all bring different stuff every night. Like, every show has been different so far.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts then, a moon and a lion.
The universality of the acting and the theater jokes and all that are there, but how you do it is different every time. And we sit up there in the audience, we're in the audience for this one, and we just roll with everybody else because it's like, what are they gonna do tonight?
God, trusty sword!
Sticking to the same structure that we started with, but changing it around, making things different, and really just the playing has been so fun, and it's so easy to do with this script that lends itself to it so much that it's just been a dream, really. So.
if we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, whilst these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream.